Here we are again. It's a Wednesday, not cheating this time. It is in fact a Wednesday. It's a quiet, lonely, I don't know why I said lonely, because it's true, but I didn't mean to say that. I wasn't intending the words to come out of my mouth, but it is one of those Wednesdays where you're just doing the life stuff. You gotta understand, my life is not, it's not the rock and roll lifestyle, not getting up to tricks all that often. A lot of these updates I have the feeling is just gonna be like, hey, I'm not dead. That's pretty cool. And it is pretty cool, but it's just been quiet days. Got the shopping done for the week. That's why I'm dressed like shit. It's hot. It's getting hot over here. I need the sun. I am fish belly white. I'm always gonna be white, but I don't gotta be fish belly. I look like a corpse. And there's some people that the corpse look is quite attractive. They pull off the gothy thing, get the porcelain skin going on, the dark bits under the eyes and everything, and it's like, oh yeah, I could see that's a look. That's a whole fit. You look great. Me, not so much. I look like I belong on an autopsy table. And I'm not there yet. I'm old, but I'm not dead. And that's really all that we can ask for from life sometimes. It's quiet though. Things are quiet. I never heard back from my friend, which is okay. I mean, I know you're in that kind of that space where it's like you want to check in just to make sure that everything's okay. But like also you don't want to put anything more on their plate because you know that they're really busy and they got a lot of stress. But no, I've been debating in my mind, the past couple of days, like you really ought to send them a note, like just to check. Like, you don't gotta get back to me. We don't gotta meet up. But like, are you okay? Is everything cool? That's what I'm gonna do. I've said it. Now I've written the words in the air, and it's gonna happen. But yeah, so I guess I don't know if that protest ended up happening. I had gotten a notice from them that something had gotten screwed up with setting things up. They didn't get the permissions that they needed, and you gotta have the permissions here to do protests, or else the police will come and they'll shut you down. Which you would think, like, I mean, that's kind of part of the protesty thing. You want attention, but also you want to look a little bit like you're getting roughed up by the police a bit, so that you get the public on your side and saying, hey, why are the police roughing these folks up when they've got perfectly legitimate concerns, is one of the things that you can accomplish with a protest. But that's not how it works here, and you really don't want the police on your case here. I can understand, especially, for example, with this protest, there would have been a bunch of folks there who are not locals, and so you got visa statuses that are all coming into play there, and it's just a lot. So they said they were going to get in touch with me and let me know what was going on, and they didn't. Is the end of that story. So yeah, I'm going to get in touch with them and make sure that they're all okay. Otherwise, ain't nothing big on the plate. I did see that other episode of Devilman, and I didn't understand it as well as I did the first time, which was a little bit disappointing. But it was within range of what I would normally expect from watching an anime or any kind of Japanese media. Like, I was able to pick up bits and pieces of it, but I didn't have that nice, like, oh, I'm really getting things vibe that I did with the first one. Oh, that's a thing. Hold on. So I've been thinking to myself a lot recently, like, I want to go down to the library, and I want to ask them, I want to kind of get my situation, be like, look, I can read, like, basic stuff, but I can't read, and it's something that's really frustrating me. Can you recommend some books for, like, kids? Start me off, like, real little with The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I don't care. Like, don't worry about my feelings in this matter. Give me something that would be where you'd figure my base range might be from what I've just told you, and I'll try to build myself up from there, you know, like just somebody who, like a kid, would be learning the language, and you do it through graded reading practice, among all the other things that we do to acquire language in our native language. But I was like, you know, that's how folks learn. I could apply that to my own situation, perhaps, and I didn't do that. But I was thinking about that. Taking a walk on Monday. It got a really nice walk in. It's a beautiful day. The weather is getting nice, as we mentioned earlier, and I happened to just randomly pass by this little community library box that was, you know, out on the side of the road outside of a temple, and I made sure I read the sign very carefully because I didn't want to just yoink something, you know, if it's just for lending and I'm supposed to put it back, you know, I want to make sure that I do return things. But no, it said like, hey, you got a book that you don't want, leave it here, and you see a book that you like, take it with you. And friends and neighbors, or not, I mean, definitely friends, but not neighbors, because you're not living in Japan, unless you are, in which case, you know, like, drop a line, get some coffee or something. But I found this. It is it's a history of Osaka. Osaka, my town, my home, that my heart yearns for kids. It's a kids learning, what's a shiki? Gakufu shiki. But yeah, it's like a little history book about Osaka. It's honestly probably, I don't know if I get that close enough, it's probably a bit above my reading level. I don't know. It's probably a lot above my reading level. If we're going to be 100% honest, I don't know what age of kid that this is graded towards. This was written in, hold on, like the font is real tiny, and I need new glasses. Friends, folks, my close sight is going, and my far sight ain't never been any good, so I gotta get bifocals, and I'm kind of fucked. This is Showa 59, so that's 1984. If they got any, do they have any modern Japan in here? This is the end of, I'm flipping to the end of the book, like, just so you know. I don't think, there's not too much modern stuff in here. I was hoping there'd be some punch firms, because I was talking with my mom today about punch firms, because they're very much of that era. But anyways, so I found this book, so I'm gonna try. I need to be able to communicate. It's so frustrating, it's so isolating, it's so lonely not being able to communicate, so I need to do that. I got the Exit 8 video done. Oh, by the way, I hope you like this set. This is just a mock-up so far. It's not the finished product. This is what we're going to do with the Ruiner set, and I thought I'd test it out here because there's some movement on the screen, and I want to be able to practice with that a little bit without time constraints, except this video has got to be up, like, tonight, so time constraints. Go me, thought this one through. But, you know, I was doing that Exit 8 video, and one of the things I mentioned in Exit 8 is that I kind of felt like one of the themes of it is how you need to be paying attention around you. You need to be paying attention to your surroundings in order to progress on in life, you know, towards your goal. The Exit 8 is representative of like our goal in life, and you're looking out for these small anomalies, and if you notice them and deal with them appropriately, then you can move on closer to that Exit 8 and finally escape. And there's a lot of things in my life that's really been the case. Just really small things that have popped up and been like, act on that. You know, the voice in my head, Vic in my head is like, act on that. And I did, and then good things happened. It's one of the ways I got on HRT. There was reasons that I was going for HRT, but like specifically finding the clinic that I found. But I was like, well, so I want to get back to doing that. And you got to go out and actually engage with the world for those things to happen. You can't like just wait in your house and wait for things to pop up. Like, you actually have to be going out and doing shit. And I went out and I took a walk and I was paying attention because I just wrapped the review, and I was like, oh shit, grab that, because it's Osaka, and Osaka is where you want to be. Anyways, what the fuck this week? I don't know. This one was all over the place, folks, but I'm okay. Maybe that's the takeaway here, is I'm doing all right. It's quiet. lonely sometimes. It's a little bit sad sometimes, but for the most part, I'm doing okay. And there's good stuff on the way. Gonna go to clinic this week. We're talking about surgery, not the big one that I really want, but like a smaller one that is more within reach of my financial means. But that's a discussion for another day because we passed the 10 minutes. So, from me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.